Okay, like this morning, I was not making a vlog. 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 I was sitting down to like write. I've got a deadline in 2 weeks, under 2 weeks, which I'm excited about, and I just needed to focus. And I was not absolutely not gonna vlog, and I was not gonna Facebook, and I was not gonna Twitter. The thing is though, like, oh my God, every day is like a new kind of division. Like I'm just so tired. Like I'm physically tired. I'm physically quite achy. Like I've got a neck thing going on, and like, but I'm so tired of the no end to the like legitimizing of misogyny and the, you know, like everyone just calm down, like hysteria gets us nowhere. Like, I'm sorry, like hysteria doesn't get us nowhere. What gets us nowhere is when no one does anything. And and I get that like hysteria is not always particularly effective in changing things, but I think it's important that if one feels hysterically one way about, I don't mean like clinical hysteria, like I don't know anything about that. I mean in the colloquial sense, like if someone feels hysterical about a matter, especially if that is, a matter of justice or injustice, like it's important to not to push that aside. Like there's no, I don't think any good can come from pushing it aside. And the overwhelming thing that's come from this thing, like between whenever it was Wednesday morning and now, I've had very little sleep actually in that time, like relative to like how much an adult human should have. And but the thing that really strikes me is that telling people to not overreact, like never stops them overreacting. Like, I've never seen a time where someone's been like, "Don't overreact. You're overreacting," and the other person's like, "Oh yeah, you're probably right." No, it doesn't work like that. And usually when someone is overreacting to something, it's like for a genuine, like they've got a legitimate reason to be doing so. The second thing is like, I get it. I get that everyone like wants peace and quiet, and like everyone wants a peaceful life, right? But like, I think one needs to check one's demographic. And I am absolutely guilty of this in the past, of like there would be times when I just didn't haven't paid attention to an issue because it hasn't directly impacted on my very comfortable existence. Um and but at the time, those for well for me, like I suppose as a woman, like those times are rapidly disappearing because now we've got this guy who's like admitted to sexual assault and advocated that others take similar sexual assaulty actions. Um, who's now like going to be leading like very seemingly progressive country, apparently progressive country, historically progressive country. Um, it's not really a case of like calming down and staying in this comfortable box now because the injustice and the hate and the fear has come into my box now, metaphorically. And it's just not, I think really when we tell people to calm down, we need to look at our own like demographic. Well, am I saying this because I think they should genuinely calm down and they would benefit from calming down? Or am I saying this because I really truly don't understand their experience? I think it is definitely okay to be angry. I think that's the thing that's really been the most um surely the thing that we've all learned from this is that it's okay to be angry. It's necessary to be angry. I was angry at Brexit. I was upset at Brexit for reasons like, I'm Scottish and like, oh my God, my whole country like wants to stay in the EU and the whole country I live in doesn't. And it's like, fuck. Um, I was angry at Brexit, but now, there's a whole different thing now with this. I'm angry at the Donald Trump thing because it's just so scary, and I'm so angry that someone who feels like they have an entitlement to women's bodies is now like, uh, yeah, fighting's not a bad thing. I think the word fight is often misused. Like we say, oh, don't fight it, try to understand it. No, no, fight it. It's not a bad thing. There's ways of being fighty and being peaceful at the same time. Um, Calling out others, like, calling out is not a very good verb. Um, Telling others where you think they might be acting privileged, like, or acting from their privilege, is all right. You know, don't have to lose friends over that. It's fine. Um, Never ever doubt the validity of your own experience. You know, because like the thing is, there's loads of gaslighting at the moment, and it's been a phrase that I hadn't used for about 5 years, and now I've used it like 5,000 times in the last day. But there's loads of gaslighting right now. Like, oh, it's okay. Like, he's not really gonna grab your pussy. Like, he's not really gonna be doing. He's not really telling people to do that. That was just like locker room banter. Like, that doesn't really. That's not really abuse. Like, that's just. Oh, the worst one. Like, that's a compliment. Like that. Oh my god. It's the worst one of like the whole any kind of misogynistic behavior towards you as a person, or or you generally like women, is like, it's a compliment. Like, no, it's not a compliment. Like, that is the ultimate and I think it's okay to call out gaslighting where we see it, even if people then deny that it is gaslighting. Some bizarre like meta multi-layered conundrum. And I think like talking about it's really important. Like the thing that's really I'm sorry to say, the thing that's really annoyed me a lot recently is like when people have been like, no, I'm going to stay out of politics. I'm going to stay out of it because it's nothing to do with me, like, or like, I'm going to stay out of it because like I just want everyone to be peaceful. And it's like, well, what? Okay, but that's all right until it's you that's being affected. It's like that thing, that thing that goes around. Like, I can't remember who said it, but it's like, oh, they came for the Jews, but I wasn't a Jew. Like, they came for the proles or whatever. They came for the farmers, and I wasn't whatever it was. And it's like, well, hold on a minute, and I'm sort of experiencing that now. Yeah, because now it's like the most insanely misogynistic, time, and like, and this whole Donald Trump thing is like an insane endorsement of misogyny. And now it's like, yeah, they are, whoever they are coming for us, whether literally or metaphorically. And the damage has been done, sexual assault's been advocated, uh, president, whatever, has been elected. I think it's necessary to do. That's my cat. Persephone. That's my cat. Okay. It's a really rubbish vlog when I'm gonna go. My cat's really starting to annoy me. Persephone. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, talk about it. You know, don't be gaslighted. Let's just get through this together somehow.